Okay, let's get started with this coaching session. So we're gonna be starting this coaching session with 50 Shades of Bronze. I hope you're ready. We're gonna be watching his Thresh gameplay. Just gonna join Discord with him.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I left it all at home today. You can call me what you wanna, I ain't giving you $1 this time. I ain't gonna run away.
Awesome.
Thanks for coaching session.
Awesome, thank you. It's gone through. Appreciate it. How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're having a good weekend. Alright, so let's start first off and see. I'm just trying to figure out what your team composition is versus the enemy, because that kind of dictates how you want to play out your lane and the rest of the mid and late game. But I guess we can find that out afterwards. Okay, so you're laning with a Tristana. Already right away, you can notice that you have a pretty good kill pressure lane. Now you did take exhaust, which is a great peel summoner spell. So you usually want to take summoner exhaust if they have high burst or assassins on the enemy team. Otherwise, ignite is very good. Coin start. I've tried coin start and Targon start. Is there a reason why you chose coin over Targon?
To be 100% honest, it was because I wanted to be lazy and not have to CS. And yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I know, and it also gives you like what, the extra armor. So I thought that would be good this game to have.
Yeah.
Most of the time I do the shield, but this game I honestly just felt like being lazy and not having to worry about CS.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. That's not a bad reason at all. Now, you opted for Q start first on Thresh. Oh no, rip. Gangplank,
Yeah,
see you
no,
later.
you're supposed to go E.
Yeah. Now, that is also a very situational thing, because when you take Q, now you are taking coin start, so you don't really need to last hit, but taking Q actually makes level 1 trading a lot more difficult, because a lot of the time, especially against melee supports, they're all up in the creep wave and it's pretty hard to get trades. When you take Flay level 1, you're able to actually get a really good free trade off. So you get to Flay auto, and by the time they can react and do something, you've already left. And they can only hit your Colossus shield. Q is what you want to take when you're invading. And you usually hold on skilling up either Q or E until you actually see the opponents. Because if there's more than one of them, and you can get like at least 2 or 3 people in a Flay, you take Flay level 1 and then invade. And if there's just one of them, that's just like AFK, or you can hit the hook, then just take Q and you get the free kill. Alright, so the lane is shoving towards you. Now, playing as Thresh, usually want to try and hit level 2 as fast as you can, especially playing with a Triss lane, because you can actually all-in kill them level 2. Your posturing's pretty good. There's a couple times I can already see in your movement that you walk a little far forward to your AD carry. So what you want to try and imagine yourself and your AD carry is you are attached by a rope, and you want to be parallel to your AD carry at all times. What this enables you to do is, if they were to trade onto you, your AD carry is in range to cover your back. Basically, if you're pen diagrammed together, ooh, nice hook. Basically, if you're pen diagrammed together, you're in each other's zones of control. So it's pretty helpful for you to kind of imagine yourself in that sort of way. But otherwise, you're making a lot of really good proactive plays. You're kind of capitalizing on their mistakes. A lot of really good hooks in a row. I think that was like 2 really good hooks and plays in a row. You basically just won your ball lane right then. So that was really good on your part. And what's really good is that you let the wave be completely shoved to the enemy, so they lose CS and the wave gets pushed back to your side. So that's a really good start for you. Alright, trying to see what your first buy is. Alright, so you opted for 3 pots, boots, and a pink. Now what I highly suggest is, if you're gonna buy boots, you're probably gonna look to be roaming in this game and try to make plays. Oh, rip mid. So if you're buying boots, make sure that you know, you're being proactive by pushing your lane out and then rotating over to mid lane. If you're not looking to roam, I suggest you buy Ruby Crystal next time for the extra HP, so if you do get into a brawl, you'll survive a lot longer and you'll be able to tank for your Trist. Buying pots, you only really want to buy like up to 2. So if you had 1 pot, you just buy 1 more, and then you have 2 in your inventory. That's all you really need. Having like more than 2 is actually a huge waste of money, because a lot of the times you'll regen enough in lane, especially since you have coin. You have really good regen. If you have extra money left over, buying more than 1 pink is really good for you. So I just want to stop it right here, and you notice how you're taking control of the bush. You're forcing the enemy team onto the right side of the lane. This is really good if you're melee support. Thresh is kind of weird. He's kind of a ranged melee support, which is like super strange. I think he's just ranged, but anyways, you taking control of this bush is really good. Now if they ward that bush, if you had bought like 2 or 3 pinks, you could actually bully them out of both bushes by warding the enemy side of the brush and pinking your own brush. This causes the enemy team to be scared from just your presence in lane. Presence is a huge thing as a support. Presence is what causes the enemy ADC to miss CS, and what causes your ADC to be able to farm for free. So you kind of see the cause and effect of the different things that you can do in lane for strategy wise. So I'm just going to continue on with the video. Nice little trades. Alright, nice. You walking up makes them have to ward. Ooh, nice hook. Oh, okay, Braum. Alright, you're landing a lot of great hooks this game. I'm acting hook first, nice. Pretty good. Alright, so you're doing pretty well when it comes to your skill shots. That's awesome. So just remember the tethering to your ADC, which is really helpful. And for the next time you play Thresh, just keep working on that build path. Once you get a solid build path and your works with your solid mechanical skill really well, you should be climbing ranks pretty easily.
Felt like this was a pretty good game. In the past, when I had done like a coaching session, I did like a bad game, I guess, you know. So I just wanted to see like things to take away from a bad game, things to take away from like a good game, you know. Like if you are having a good game, other things to work on, like, you know.
Okay, so how to basically push your advantage then.
Well, yeah, and even like this was a quote unquote good game, but I mean, there's still things I could have done better. Like when you are ahead, keep being ahead. Don't throw your lead away. Like, I guess stuff like that, like where to improve on.
Alright, so I noticed one mistake that you made in this play that you just did here. You hard engaged on the enemy, you did a flash flay, great, awesome. The moment you flay, throw down your box right away. Your hook, especially within a group of minions like that, is a very low percentage play. The likeliness of you landing that hook on anything other than a creep is very low. So what you want to do, when you hit that box, they're already in range. That Ezreal was going to actually arcane shift right into the box. So that would have been perfect to set up your hook. You would have probably landed the kill on Ezreal, giving you an opportunity to, right after you kill that Ezreal, you hook right away onto the Braum, landing you a double kill. Also, don't be afraid to use your Summoner's spell Exhaust right away. It's a really good slow as well as a damage reduction. It doesn't reduce MR or armor anymore, but it's still a pretty good Summoner's spell. It's more defensive now, but that's okay. Alright, nice. You're watching the map pretty well. Alright, good time to check to try if there's a ward. Oof, close. Okay, you walking around like this, pretty good. Causing pressure, making Braum use his Q. Nice hook. Got his exhaust out. Alright, nice. Taking the tower next. Alright, just recalling. Alright, pretty standard, shoving out your wave. That brush is warded. Nice, you recognized it. Alright, nice. Tristana shoved the wave out. So far, you're doing a pretty good job of taking control of your bot lane, landing a lot of really great skill shots.